What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like stocking. Just joshing. I'ma spend this holiday locking. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put it back to the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song. Give me that tempo. Oof.
The champ is here. Hey, what's good with it, y'all? Man, y'all already know it's your boy Sir FH, and this is Champ Talk Reactions. Over here, react to everything, popping, moving, grooving, shaking in the community and the culture. Listen, man, we got a goodie. We got a goodie, man. Listen, this video right here went viral about a year ago, man. This interview from the So What Now podcast with this young lady right here and Mr. TK Kirkland. He let her know, listen, I had 7 kids with 7 different women. I'm 63 years old. I did that over my lifespan. I'm not saying I was right, but they were my decisions and I gotta stand by them, right? Next thing you know, man, she started trying to make a moment and people started just reacting to this video so much they had to take it down because they was getting so much negative feedback and so many negative comments. They didn't turn the comments off. They didn't turn the comments off. She was looking for a moment. Just wasn't the moment that she expected, man. Let's go ahead and tap in. We're going to tune in to the So What Now podcast and see why this video went viral.
I wouldn't have any children, and the reason why I wouldn't have any kids,
The ability to control your life.
Is it right?
Ooh, think about it.
You have kids yourself.
I have kids. I have kids from us, and if I had to do it all over again, I don't think I have any children. Right. I love my kids. I tell people now, even though you love your children, if you're not with the father or the mom, a child is a bookmark. It reminds you of the fucking mistake you made that night or nights for the rest of your life.
She ready.
Right, if it's not planned.
If it's not planned.
Exactly.
If it's not
This
planned.
is why you got to wear a condom, because all you got to do, if you don't believe me, everybody, on Monday mornings, I want you to go downtown in your local area and go to child support court and sit in the fucking lobby. And you would think that you was going to a Future and Drake concert, seeing the people lined up in that. It's for real.
Look, boy, y'all see she already ready to attack. But for real though, y'all are gonna see, man, just the facial expressions, all of that, man, the sarcasm. She gonna be taking shots. It's just gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, from that clip right there, he was on Vlad TV and he was just talking. But to be honest, he's a comedian and we all know this. So he was trying to add some comedic element to his own life story. And she's obviously offended from it already.
So what is it you don't like about that?
There's a lot.
I'm
Where do we
listening.
start?
Okay.
Okay. So 1, you have 7.
Yes.
I can understand 1 being an oops.
Yes.
I was 17 when I got pregnant with my daughter.
Yes.
18 when I had her. I will say that was like, fucked up. You know? Never happened again.
Yes.
Why? Because once you know better, you do better. So you're trying to tell me that you know better, but you have a child that's 37. You also have one that's 16.
Yes.
That is like 19 years difference.
Yes.
And for 19 years, you were still fucking up.
Yeah.
You're giving out this advice that you don't
Yes.
even take yourself.
But no, now the question should be, TK, what have you learned from that situation? Now, let me
It took 7 children for you to learn something?
Success.
And now when you're shooting powder is when you learn?
Well,
Y'all see the shot? That's what I'm talking about. That's the shot. That's one of the shots right there. You're shooting powder. First of all, that's disrespect. Like, you don't know what's going on, but why are we taking this shot when you really don't know him as well as you're trying to portray? That's number 1. Number 2, your podcast is small. He's bringing a whole different audience and a whole nother set of subscribers to your channel, my man. And this is the way that you're going to treat somebody who obviously is a comedian, has a big following, and you know what's going to happen. You were not going to get the moment that you were trying to get in that moment. It didn't hit well.
not proud. I'm still
like,
you know,
what?
Don't,
there's like nothing left.
No, there's nothing.
You emptied it out.
I'm still
She's
healthy,
still
but let
going.
me-
And just before just before they go real quick, listen, man, and I agree with her. She has a valid point. Like it shouldn't take you to have 7 kids by 7 different women for you to learn your mistake. And it's the same way when it comes to a woman. Like it should not take you 6 kids by 6 different men for you to realize that you made mistakes. And it doesn't mean your kids are mistakes. It means that you just should have been more careful. That's it.
All right.
So let me give you the story on this. And you can't teach nobody nothing. You ain't been through nothing.
How much do you have to go through?
Let me finish, because what you're doing, you're playing judge here, and you can't play judge.
I won't judge.
If you're going to be in this position and you're interviewing me, I'm
not interviewing. I'm having a conversation.
You have to be open-minded that people's lives are not always planned or strategized the way other people think their lives should be. So what I've learned in this tape, and a lot of comments, a lot of people think the same way that you think as well, right? But the thing about that story is not to be depressed, understand your life, because I said it in there. I feel bad that I've done that because I wish I could have been the traditional. Let me finish.
Traditional.
Let me finish.
Like, and she thinks she making herself look good right now, bro. Like, you're not making yourself look good in this moment.
Finish my story.
Sorry.
Thank
you take forever.
Yeah, but I like to talk slow.
I've been telling this man, he talks like elevator music.
You still interrupting me.
2x.
And I have if you keep interrupting me, I can't get my message across, and you come out looking like you really control this conversation, and I want to get my point across.
That's crazy when you the interviewer and you got to turn your mic around because you can't control yourself. Like, man, just have some restraint. Just have some restraint and everything will be fine.
Okay, so my point that I'm making is you go through life, you deal with certain things, and what makes a man to me is you accept the things you've done. But if you could teach people not to make the same choices that you made, not mistakes, choices that you made, whether someone's in Ghana, whether someone's in Oakland, California, and they hear me say that, and they go, wow, I don't want to be in that same position that TK was talking about, and this is what I'm going to do so I don't end up in that same situation. It's just
so
that
you're like the savior. You fuck it up real bad. So
it doesn't matter if I'm a savior. The purpose is we all are God's children. We all have to do things to give back.
She said, so was Lucifer when he said we all God's children. Like these are the reasons why they wasn't hidden, man. This is the reason why the little pop shots, he just kept, y'all see him keeping it together. You know what I'm saying? He not coming back at her with no type of like animosity, no type of like, sly shit. He just, okay, you said it. All right, you said it. I'm just going to keep talking. Like, but she's still just trying to slide them joints. You feel me? She just still trying to slide them joints in there.
I did what I had to do in that situation, and I apply it to the podcast, and I share with people. Now, different people are going to get what they want out of it. Like you look at it that way.
You want to be Nick so bad.
No. I'm older than Nick. So Nick
wants to be you.
Yeah. So I'm older than him. My point that I'm making, any man, if you can learn from my situation, find one woman if you can, and stick with that one woman.
I just love how it's usually the men that can't keep it in their pants, the man that don't value a woman, the man that can't be in a relationship, the one that goes and tells us, go find one woman. You know who I'm going to take that advice from? From the man that has had the one woman, from the man that knows how to value a woman, that has with their actions on a daily basis shown how they value women. That's who I want to take the advice from, not the one who's still walking around state to state, putting their thing into anything.
Listen, bro, I know that there's people out there that think like that. We all can learn from other people's failures, man, other people's mistakes. It let us know what we don't want to do and which way we need to go. Instead of making that left turn right here, man, we're going to go the right way. We're going to do those things because we seen our mom struggle. We seen our dad struggle. Like, we seen these things. Why do I want to have the same struggle as that person? Yo, if you're divorced, I want to know, like, what are some mistakes that you felt like you made in your marriage? Like, where did you go wrong? Because I want to be married and I don't want to make those mistakes. So what you're saying, man, the logic is wrong. The logic is flawed. I'm not going to call you right. I'm not going to say it's right or it's wrong. That's my fault. I'm just saying that the logic is flawed.
I'm going to still tell you why that's wrong.
Why is that wrong?
Because you have so many people who are habitual liars.
Yes.
And 90% of men are habitual liars.
You know 90% of men?
Let me finish. 90% of men are habitual liars. The same way you got played, in a sense, having a kid.
I got played.
Yeah, you got played. You got played because you went for what the man was saying in this conversation. And it's not your fault. Most women are in that situation.
Actually, it wasn't just that.
No, let me finish. But most women are in that situation. Most women get caught up in the situation.
So, no, let me tell you something. If I were to be caught up by what people just say, I would have had 13 children by now.
Okay, so let me finish.
I've had men with the gift of
I know
gab.
that I'm talking slow,
Whew,
but let me finish my thought.
Let's go.
What I'm saying is there's so many women in that situation in life. There is no right path. There is no, you should do it this way. People do things happen.
But when do you take accountability for not fixing your mistakes?
When kids are here, there's nothing you can't fix your mistake.
Again,
you can only be what you can.
It takes a lot for you to create a child.
It takes about a few minutes.
You know what's crazy? A woman can only get pregnant within a 48-hour time frame of the 30 days.
Yes.
It's like 24 hours, 48 hours.
And your point
very
is what?
small. You know how... I thought that was a kid. You know how much fucking you got to be doing raw?
Yeah.
In order to procreate seven children with different women all the time?
You're talking about over 30.
Not even just that, though. This is the thing, man. She brought up the fact that, like, women ovulate. And so within that 48 hours that they can get pregnant and such. Who knows that information? Like, who knows that information? Am I taking blame away from him? No, not at all. But if you don't want to be pregnant and you know you're ovulating, it's easy to just say, yo, not tonight. You got to put that on. Pull the gold wrapper out. If that's what you got. You feel me? Pull it out, because at the end of the day, you don't want these problems and I don't want these problems either. Because you know that you're ovulating. A dude just trying to come and get, he don't know that. And I'm not taking blame away from him, because he should be more responsible also. But ma'am, you are in control of that situation. Come on now.
30-something years, though.
No, we're talking about in over 19 years. 7 children. By children number 3, let's say.
Yeah, but that's your opinion, sweetie.
That is just logic.
It's millions of people, of men, that have had that type of situation.
Right.
And
how much are you paying child support?
Yeah. I'm going to pay nothing in child support.
Right.
Like, I'm a good dad.
Hold on, but you travel all the time.
Yeah,
They're
but I'm still
on different
a good dad.
But you don't pay child support?
Why would I pay child support?
So you take them to school every day. You take them to the doctor's offices. You take them to practices.
I mess with women that got themselves together.
Okay.
And
spoken like a true toxic man. But you know what it takes physically? I would rather today, where I am today, I'm doing it alone.
Yes.
And it's hard. But you know how easy it is for me to go and work and make the money. I have to have a nanny, right?
Yes.
And she has to, like this morning, I'm at the radio station. She got to take him to school.
Yes.
She sometimes has to take him to practice.
But you don't have no help. My kids, I help their mothers.
Exactly, and that is the difference. So you're trying to put what you got going on onto somebody else. His situation is not your situation. And I get it. I get it. If you're not there every day, then yes, that woman is going to be going through some things that make, it's gonna make her life difficult in certain areas. Like, she might have to leave work. She might have to leave work early to go take care of the kids, right? She might have to take off 30 minutes earlier so she can be able to drop the kids off and get to work. But man, it's a lot of men out here who, there are men out here who don't take care of their kids at all. Financially, no nothing. And those situations, if that is your situation, you can't put that on this man. And the setup that he has with the children, with the mother of his children, you can't put that off on him.
Their mother. How do you help them? With
No,
what? If you're not there
understand.
with time and you're not there with money, how are you helping them?
Yeah, but
He never said I'm not there with money. That's something that you just put out there.
I am there with time, and I'm there with money.
How can you? You're one person, 7 kids, 7 states.
My kids are grown.
When they weren't.
I did it when they was grown.
They didn't grow.
When they was babies.
So they popped out of the vagina at 30?
Yeah, no. What I'm saying,
Yeah.
no, what I'm saying to you, when my kids
So
was
from
born,
from 0 to 18, how
yes,
much?
A lot of time, and we're still close
What
to
are the
this day.
ages? Do you even know the ages?
Yes, 37 to 16.
No. Give me 6.
Yeah, 37, 32, 26, 22, 21, and 20 and 16.
So you have 3 that are a year apart.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and they're all in the same state?
Absolutely.
No.
So when those 3 kids, let's just focus on 3 out of the 17 you got. Those 3, they're growing up and they have to do like that, those first 5 years of their lives.
Yes.
How often could you have possibly been
That's
there?
true. But so
Were you paying child support then?
I don't pay child support.
Hold up, though. Did y'all see how he took accountability for that? He said, that's true. I couldn't have been in multiple spots at multiple times with multiple children. So if one had a recital going on and the other one had a softball game going on and a soccer game going on, no, I couldn't have been there. I couldn't have been in all 3 places. Yes, you made a valid point. You're right. Does that make me less of a good father? Because if I am here with this child at the recital, and then the next week I'm there at their soccer game, and then the next game, and then the next week I'm over there at, the baseball game, ma'am, I'm still showing up for my kids. It's just not every day. But he also said, like, me and my children have a great relationship. And she just skipped right past that.
Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Like, why would I pay child support? I'm not a bum.
Because did you pay for their school?
Of course.
Of course.
So
But you talk so fast, you don't let people get their thoughts out.
You just kept saying I don't pay child support.
You're a judge.
No. You kept saying I don't pay child support.
You put people on the.
Okay, so
no,
all these
when
children
I say I
pay.
No. Let's make sure we're clear. It's very important because I got my fans.
Child support,
Let me finish my thought, darling.
Oh, 2x.
Thank you. Yeah, make sure.
Look at this.
When I say don't pay, that's the communication gap.
Okay.
When you saying, what do I pay? You're thinking child support. I'm not giving anything. I'm saying I take care of my babies.
Okay, what does that look like?
Yeah, it looks like you take care of them.
Can you explain to me what it looks like?
Yeah,
like I take care of
school, clothes, trips, etc.
Okay. What about they live in the house with their mom 24/7, right?
Yes.
They live in their home. So do you pay any of those bills in their house?
Yes, I did. They grown now.
Look at that.
We're gonna focus.
Yeah, when they were kids, yes.
So the 16-year-old not right now. So you still have one that's underage.
Yes, and well taken care of.
What does that look like
It's
right
amazing.
now today?
Amazing.
It's amazing.
What does it look like?
What do you mean what it looks like?
For the 16-year-old right now, what does that look like? How do you?
She want to know details about this man's parenting. And I'm not saying it's because the guy that when she said I'm doing it by myself, I'm not saying it's because of that. But this is why she's trying to put him on Front Street like, yo, you need to let me know. Tell me, because I'm trying to judge. I'm trying to let you know why you're doing this wrong and you're not a good parent and you're not a good dad because the guy chose to leave me alone. Like, bruh, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? You don't realize how bad you making yourself look.
You take care of him.
It's
a boy, right?
Visit, we hang, go to games, etc.
School?
Yeah,
Pay
he
for
goes to
it?
school. Yeah, I don't take
He got a
him
car?
to
Said
school.
that already.
No, he's 16. No.
So who drives him to school?
His mom.
So you pay for the gas?
No.
What?
Do you pay for her car insurance?
No.
Do
What?
you pay for her car bill?
No.
Do you pay for her
What?
light bill?
No.
Do you give her money for food?
Of course.
How
Yeah.
much?
Whatever she needs.
So every month you don't.
I don't see here.
So she has to ask you for
See,
it.
here's the thing that's structured with most women, and this is how you're thinking. You're thinking, I need X, Y, and Z, but there's some women on this planet who move a certain way. And when they need something, because if you got your stuff together,
So how about you get your stuff together?
some
too?
women will say, baby, I
God.
need this, and it's done.
Baby, you are my baby's daddy.
No.
We made a mistake, right? Remember?
There you go again with the energy and your toxic energy.
I don't
Facts.
know.
And the
I am
way
matter of
let me finish.
factly.
And your energy
Did she say she
influences
not toxic?
negativity. You don't stay calm.
No.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm giving you my point. When you do all that and in the tone of your voice, creates that type of energy.
Okay, I'll speak
So
soft.
what I'm saying to you is there's people on this planet that just totally move a different way. You're not child support. You're not a judge. All
I'm
you
a
can do
mother.
is say what you would like for your life. You can't say what's good for somebody else's life because everybody moves
There is not
differently.
one mother. Find me one mother in this world. I don't care what language they are, what country they're
Okay.
from. One mother that is okay with raising time-wise
I'm listening.
and financially their child with the dad saying, "Yeah, throw
I
a
know
couple
5
dollars."
of them.
Call them right now.
No, I'm not gonna call them
I
because
want
I'm
you to call
grown.
one woman right
No,
now to
I
tell
don't-
me
no,
I'm
no,
cool
no,
with
I
it.
don't do that.
I
But
thought so.
No.
I thought so.
I'm 63. We don't
One
do that.
woman. You don't
explain
gotta tell me who she
Let me
is.
explain to you what I mean.
That I'm 63 years old. Like, I just had a quick, like, what do you mean? Am I paying for gas for your car? Like, and am I paying your car? If my wife, yes. If we had a child together, I'm going to do everything I need to do to make sure my child is okay. You still have to live on your own as an adult. What if you left me? Like, what if I'm supposed to pay your car note? Like, what are we talking about here? Now, if we are married and I'm paying your car note, that is one thing. You know what I'm saying? If we had I don't like saying it, but a oops baby, and then we're taking care of we're taking care of our child, we're doing what we gotta do. Like, I'm going to do whatever I gotta do for my kid, my child, my seed. Like, I'm going to do those things. My ma'am, I'm not paying for your gas. Like, you're an adult. You have to be able to take care of yourself too. Now, what I'm gonna do is the things that I need to do. If we're sending our kids to private school, here's some funds. I'm getting my kid every other week. You know what I'm saying? Colorado, I know Colorado. I only can use where I live now. It's a 50-50 state. So listen, you're gonna have 4 days one week, and I'm gonna have 4 days the next. So we know how it is. It's a 50-50 state. Listen, I'm just letting you know at the end of the day, I'm not paying for your gas money. Like, what? But the things that I will do, I will definitely make sure my child is okay. Like, and of course, of course I wouldn't mind helping out with certain things like that, like from time to time, if that's the case. But you making it seem like that's the standard. Like, I just gotta pay your bills in your house like, we're not married. And we should have married like, come on, I'm just saying, but at the end of the day, that's crazy. It's crazy work.
Quick.
When you're grown,
5. Then 5 to 5, not one
you
will
don't
speak.
have to move that way. When you're grown, you don't have to prove that. What I'm saying
we're having a conversation
Yes,
to educate other people, and if you can show me one woman,
but I'm sharing with you. You should know.
I'm not taking your word for it. You're not a woman.
But you still got to keep an open mind.
Then
you
why
cannot.
interview me?
I am, and I want to hear it.
Let me finish a second. You cannot say, you know for a fact, that's how people move.
I'm telling you.
You cannot do that.
On this,
You're basing it on your own personal journey.
I'm telling you.
I
now,
got
prove me
33
wrong.
years on you.
You're not.
And look, and she may be right. I'm sure there's a lot of women out there that feel like time, energy, patience, day to day. But if and all of those things are definitely, some things that they have to sacrifice every day if you have your child. You know what I'm saying? That's time, that's money, that's energy, that's doctor's appointments. That's all of that. You have to sacrifice time off from your job. We know. So I can understand exactly what she's saying. But if he is an active father and the mothers of his children are okay with how he shows up for his children, ma'am, then why are you acting like you're judge and jury right now?
Not a woman or a mother.
I'm not
you
saying.
Can't speak to me on that. And if you tell me you know 5
Listen
women
to what I'm saying.
that are cool.
If you're saying that you're right, what makes you think I can't be right?
Because you have no idea what it's like. You've never
understanding.
done it.
You're asking about what's right.
No, I'm not.
I have to respect your.
I think okay. So maybe you lost in translation.
You have to make sure.
You just be talking and getting people fucked up.
You have to
with the
make
words
sure you
and slow
understand
talking.
one thing. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody has their own experiences. And one thing you can't do is, especially a 63-year-old, You can't
stop throwing your 100 years on this earth.
I gotta throw that into
Another
you
shot.
because
Just because you're 62 doesn't make you wise.
it makes you wisdom.
No, it does not.
Give
He definitely meant wise right there. It makes you wisdom is crazy work.
what gives me wisdom? I can't speak for the men that you probably met in your journey, but I know I got my shit together.
What I will say is there's no way in hell you're going to tell me, and we're going to move on because then if you're not going to call her, it's not going to make no point in talking about it.
Well,
but there's no way in hell you're going to ever convince me without calling her.
Yes.
And show me one woman that says, I'm cool with taking care of.
Okay, but you have to respect my opinion too.
I'm not talking about opinions.
Yes.
I'm talking about prove to me and show me one woman.
But when you move through life a certain way, you don't have to prove. The great thing about it is we're on air and people will make their own decision. And here's the thing.
There's not one woman that chose to have a baby with someone that they didn't think they were going to be.
Watch what I'm trying to say.
Time-wise.
Watch what I'm trying to tell you.
Look at this.
On my Instagram right now, I guarantee you're going to have people that'll say, I'm down with that.
If you're on his live right now, DM me. I'm about to open up my DMs. If you're a woman,
no,
we
can read it. I guarantee you.
We ain't go. You gotta put your glasses on because you can't see, old man.
Don't worry about me.
Look at you. Like,
don't worry about me.
She is annoying.
She's annoying. Exactly.
She's annoying. Well, television tells your true vision. Keep my panties any day, TK. She's a narcissist. What else? I told you. See, everybody moves a certain way. Thank you, guys. What else?
This is terrible.
Just see how, dang, that's what they saying about you.
Dang, no, about you.
No. These my people.
Exactly,
These
that's
my
the
people.
problem.
See, I told y'all he brought people from his live, from, his audience to her channel. I think what they got like 6,700 subscribers on their channel right now. I think when this video first came out, they had about 5,000 or something like that. And because the video started just picking up traction, they was like, nah, we can't have this negative, all this negativity coming to the channel. So they shut the video down, even though people kept coming to the channel to look for it.
This
is why you don't amplify certain voices.
So what I'm trying to say is that people move differently in life, and you have to respect that. That's what I'm trying to say. See, you thinking you getting on me, but these people getting on you because this is coming from them.
Facts. That's coming from the people who are watching, man. Listen, I'm going to end that video right there, but I want to know what y'all think about this, man. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if you bring somebody on your platform that's doing your platform a favor, man, you really have to be cognizant of how you're gonna come off, man. You got to really think about the things that you're saying, the things that you're doing, the appeal that you're giving off, because you can turn off your own subscribers. Like people who really rock with you yourself. But now you got a chance to bring in more. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? I don't know how many, fans and all of that TK Kirkland got on, followers he got on Instagram, TikTok, social media. I don't know. But man, you had the chance to capitalize on that. And the way you wanted to, throw shots and throw digs and cut people off and make faces, call them old, and you know what I'm saying, and then be judge and jury because you don't live your life his way. Now, I'm not saying you can't have your opinion, because we all got opinions about certain things and the way that people move and the way that we wouldn't do it, so I get it. Because I'm not out here having 7 children by 7 different women. That's just wild work for me. And I don't live or move that way. But if you come on my channel, I'm going to be like, bro, like, what were you thinking? Like, you know what I'm saying? What went into this decision? Like, did you strategically choose these women? And did these women know the intention? Like, I just want to know, like, into the thought process. Like, let's just get into that. Because you could have really capitalized on this whole interview. But you was looking for a moment and it did not go the way that you wanted it to. It backfired. And now y'all had to go back and just take the video down. Y'all had to take the damn video down because you couldn't keep it together. Now you got people on his live. The narcissist word is just thrown around too much. It's just something that people say. Most of y'all don't even know what narcissists mean. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looked it up. Y'all still don't understand the context of it. Y'all not no clinicians. Y'all not no therapists. Y'all didn't go to school for that. Y'all just be throwing what is that? You're a narcissist around just all willy-nilly. But anyway, man. Drop your comments into the chat, man. Drop it down there, man. Listen, you react, I'ma react. I'm letting you know you comment, I'ma comment, man. This one right here was a goodie. Now we got to see why this video went viral, man. And y'all already know what it is, man. It is the Champ. This is Champ Talk Reactions. Over here, react to everything. Popping, moving, grooving, shaking in the community and the culture.
Told fool, he a fool with the shit. Told her don't let her